I probably go a little bit overboard when I'm doing layups, but from my experience of the past, you start out with a very clean environment, and when you're done, even on a simple layup like this, it looks like you've got epoxy everywhere. It's on your hands, it's on the table dripping over, it's on the scissors, it's on your popsicle stick and on your paintbrush, and it just gets to be a bloody mess. Now this is a fairly simple layup, so I don't expect it to be that big of a deal. But so when we're doing a sandwich type of a layup that's not on the actual part, I use either tin foil or I use this freezer paper, which is relatively inexpensive. And I'm just gonna lay that down and tape it down on the table. And it's nice that it's real convenient that it's just slightly larger than my actual piece. So I just make sure I've got enough here. And we'll cut some off. And then we'll tape it down. I feel a lot like I'm a nurse getting ready for surgery here. But the more that you can have this worked out ahead of time, it just makes, when you get the epoxy, it just makes everything go so much smoother and cleaner. And if you have fast drying epoxy, that really makes a big difference because you don't have time to mess around. You got to get that epoxy down, you need to get it where you want it because it starts setting up, it has a limited pot life. Now, I ended up picking up some stuff that has a very, very slow hardener from Solar Composites. And I have to say, I don't like it. It's too slow. And so I'm probably going to get something that's a little faster drying. But it's okay, especially now as I'm getting in the hang of it. It's nice to maybe have that extra time, but it really dries super slow, and I don't think I need as much time as it's giving me. So, but that's all I got for right now. So we're ready to go, and I can basically draw out here my piece so I know where I'm going to put epoxy down. There we go. So when I start spreading the epoxy, I know exactly where it's going to go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with 90 degrees, 45, 90, and 45, and I'm going to flip it over so that the 90 degrees is the first layer on the outside. That's what we want to see. We want those that weave to be really nice and straight. So let's go ahead and start mixing epoxy.